Today we're going to be doing something super cool. We're going to be making our own drone comb. It's a way that I can control varroa mites within the hive. It's not a drastic control, but it's something that can help when we're using integrated pest management. This is really easy to make and it saves you money. You can buy drone comb, but it's kind of pricey and I find that bees don't really take to it. So what we're going to make it out of is this burr comb right here. When bees have extra space, they're going to create extra comb to fill the space. This is often called burr comb or cross comb. And it is usually larger in cell size. It's drone sized. So what we're going to do is use this to create a whole frame, and then we'll put it back in the hive and the bees will build it out even larger, and then it's going to create a whole frame of drone size comb that we can reuse over and over and over again to trap varroa mites and then just continuously give back to the bees to reuse. So how we go about this is we can take any size comb. Here we have something pretty large. We're gonna get all our bees off. And we can use a lot of different ways to get these bees off. We can shake them, we can smoke them. I like to smoke them because might be kind of fragile. I don't wanna shake it and have it get damaged. But we're just gonna cut it off. We can use a serrated knife. We can use a hive tool. We're just cutting it off.
Be careful, this is pretty fragile.
So we've got our comb right here. I'm gonna put this back in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in an empty frame, assemble it with rubber bands, and then we're gonna stick the comb in it. And again, the bees are gonna build it out. So in doing this, I find it's easier first to put the rubber bands on the frame. So I'm gonna do that now. First, we have our rubber bands on our frame. We wanna create a little bit of space in between because the comb is so fragile. We wanna be able to put the comb in and then place the rubber bands over it. Ideally, I have larger rubber bands that are also going across to hold it better in place, but I don't have that today with me right now. So we're just gonna use vertical. Eventually, the bees are going to just chew the rubber bands off once their comb is stabilized, and then they'll just take them out of the hive. So we don't have to worry about removing it later. But in placing the comb, we want to make sure that the orientation is the natural ways that bees are building their comb out. So we want to make sure that the cells are pointing upward when we put it in here. So I make sure my cells are upward. I'm going to do this backwards so I can show you a little bit better. We want it to fit the size of the frame. So I'm gonna cut this down a little bit more. So it fits the size of the frame now, and we are gonna put our rubber bands right over it. You can do this when you have brood in the comb. If you have, say you have some burr comb and the queen has already started laying in it and there's eggs or there's cat brood, you can definitely do this when there's brood in there. You just wanna make extra sure that the cells are pointing upwards as the bees build them, and also that you're just being super gentle. This is what people do when they have to do cutouts. When a bee colony is in a house or in a wall or something, they will go in and take out all the comb and just put them manually in frames. So here, this is nice secure in the frame. We see it there. And this literally will go right back into hive so that the bees will build it out again. I like to put it right in the middle because it gets the most attention when it's in the middle. But there we go, quick and easy. Once the comb is capped, I will take it out, put it straight in the freezer to kill all the varroa mites. And then after at least 24 hours, I'll take it and I'll put it back in. The bees will clean it out. There you go. There's some brood comb for you.